Guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I have another great spelling game for you that will help your child develop their letter sound knowledge or any vocabulary they're trying to learn. The game is called Swot. Now if you like this video, please hit the like button down below, and if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, please do us both a favor and hit the subscribe button for Mr. K Teaching. Anyway, let's get into what you'll need for this game. Well, first of all, you will need a white piece of paper or a surface to write on. You'll also need a black marker or a piece of chalk, and you'll also need 2 fly swatters. Now, setting up for this game, what do you have to do? Well, you'll need to write some letters on a surface. Now, there's a couple of ways you could do this. You could either write it directly onto a wall or a whiteboard, or even onto the ground, or you can actually write it onto a piece of paper and then stick that onto that particular surface. Then you'll also need to have 3 players for this game. Well, actually 2 players and 1 caller out. You could play with actually just 2 players and one of the players has to call it out, and that would alternate. But yeah, we'll talk about how that happens in a second. Now, gameplay, how would you play this game? Well, it's quite simple. All you do is get player 1 and 2 to stand behind a line, and then the third person who actually calls out a letter that's actually written up on the board or down on the ground would then call out that letter, and those people have to rush towards those letters and hit the right one to actually get a point. Now, the winner of the game would be the person with the most points. Now, getting back to that 2-person format I talked about before, what would happen in that case would be, say example, a student and a parent, both would have a fly swatter. The parent would call out a letter sound, and then both of them would race towards the whiteboard to actually hit one of the letters. Now, another thing you could do here is actually alternate, take turns on who would call out the letter and race towards the board. Anyway, let's have a look at an example of the kids actually playing this game. Okay, so here we go. We're about to play a game of Swot. Everyone's got a fly swatter in their hands, and up on the board is actually written the letters that I'm going to make sounds for. And when I make the sound for the letter, the person to actually get there and swat that letter first is a person who wins a point. Here we go. B. So there you have it. There was the guys playing the game. Now, variations to this game, something that you could do to actually beef it up or make it a little bit more interesting or engaging or just different. One thing you could do is actually use it with multiple subjects, which we've talked about in other videos. You know, using it with maths, facts, or maybe even science facts. Another thing that you could do is use clues instead, like the letter is at the start of elephant. Another thing you could do would be players could use actually different tools, such as rolled up paper or even water noodles. You know, the ones that they use in the pool to sort of like ride on. That's another great idea. Excellent. Well, listen, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope that you enjoy the game and the children learn quite a bit out of it. Have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye, guys.